Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, beautiful souls. I want to start by telling you something profound and empowering. You are not here to simply be nice. You are not here to shrink yourself to fit into others' expectations. You are not here to suppress your power, your voice, your dreams in favor of making everyone around you comfortable. We live in a world that often tells women that the path to success is paved with politeness, compliance, and endless sacrifice. But I ask you, what happens when you abandon your own truth in the name of being nice? You start to feel disconnected from your authentic self. You lose the fire within you. You stop being the vibrant, powerful, dynamic force that you were born to be. Imagine for a moment, what if you gave yourself permission to stop being so nice? What if instead of always trying to please everyone around you, you chose to please yourself first? What if you dared to honor your own desires, your own needs, without apology? When you stop being nice, you start creating. You begin to own your power. You give yourself the freedom to express your true thoughts, your authentic emotions, and your desires without fear of rejection or judgment. You shift from the energy of pleasing to the energy of creating, and that's when everything changes. Now, I want you to imagine yourself in a room full of people, and instead of worrying about whether they'll like you, instead of trying to be good, you are simply there, fully, unapologetically present, not seeking approval, but offering your unique presence, your gifts, your energy. When you stop being nice, you become magnetic. You no longer seek validation outside of yourself because you realize that true power comes from within. You attract opportunities, people, and experiences that align with your authentic self. You become a force of nature, unshaken by the opinions of others. This isn't about being rude or mean or rejecting kindness. It's about setting boundaries. It's about choosing to honor your inner truth over external expectations. It's about stepping into the fullness of your potential, unafraid to rock the boat, to stand out, to take up space. There is an immense power in women who no longer apologize for their strength. There is magic in the woman who stops dimming her light for the comfort of others. You have a purpose far greater than being nice. Your purpose is to create, to elevate, to inspire, and to lead. So I challenge you today, stop being nice and start being the woman who you were always meant to be. The world doesn't need more nice women. The world needs bold, courageous, unapologetic women who are willing to step into their greatness and light the way for others to follow. Your time is now. Let go of the chains that bind you to outdated beliefs and start embracing the power of your authenticity. Step into your greatness. No more playing small. You are here to own your life. Authenticity is the foundation of living a fulfilled and empowered life. It is the act of embracing who you truly are without the need to conform to external expectations or societal pressures. When you are authentic, you are not afraid to show the world the real you with all of your strengths, flaws, desires, and vulnerabilities. This level of honesty and self-awareness creates a profound connection with others because it allows them to see you as you truly are, not as a version of yourself that has been crafted to fit into a mold. Being authentic means rejecting the false narratives that tell you who you should be and instead trusting your own inner wisdom to guide you. It's about aligning your actions, thoughts, and behaviors with your true values without pretending to be something you're not for the sake of approval or acceptance. The process of reclaiming your authenticity involves shedding the layers of conditioning, fear, and doubt that have been placed upon you over time. These layers, built by external influences, create a version of yourself that is disconnected from your inner essence, and it is only when you begin to peel them away that you can truly understand your own power. Living authentically requires immense courage. It demands that you let go of the need for validation from others and embrace the discomfort that often comes with standing out. But the beauty of authenticity is that it frees you. It removes the pressure to be someone else, to live up to impossible standards, or to please others at the expense of your own happiness. Instead, you step into your true power, allowing yourself to be seen and heard in the world in a way that is deeply fulfilling. Authenticity invites you to trust yourself, to make decisions based on what feels right for you, rather than on what others think or expect. It is a radical act of self-love and acceptance, and it is the key to living a life that is aligned with your deepest desires and purpose. Power is often misunderstood as something external, something that can be gained, given, or taken away. In reality, true power is an internal force, one that comes from a deep sense of self-awareness and alignment. It is the ability to stand firm in who you are, regardless of external circumstances or the opinions of others. When you tap into your own power, you stop seeking approval and validation from outside sources. Instead, you begin to operate from a place of internal certainty, trusting that you are enough just as you are. Power is not about dominance or control over others. It's about the strength to live authentically and unapologetically. It's the ability to make decisions that are aligned with your values, desires, and purpose without being swayed by fear or doubt. True power comes from within, and it is cultivated through consistent practice of self-respect and self-trust. It grows when you honor your boundaries and recognize that your needs are just as important as anyone else's. This kind of power is deeply rooted in love for yourself and for the world around you. When you claim your power, you step into a space where you are no longer a passive observer of your own life. Instead, you become an active participant, fully engaged in the process of creating the life you want. Your thoughts, words, and actions begin to align with your deepest desires, and you attract opportunities that reflect your authentic self. As your internal power grows, you no longer need to seek external validation because you know deep down that you are worthy and capable. This inner power also connects you to a deeper sense of purpose. It drives you to take risks, make bold choices, and face challenges with resilience. It gives you the courage to pursue your dreams, even when the road is uncertain. It's the power to choose your path and live your life on your own terms. Boundaries are essential for maintaining a healthy and balanced life. They define the limits of what you will accept, tolerate, and engage with both from yourself and others. When you set boundaries, you are essentially declaring what is non-negotiable in your life, whether that is your time, your energy, your emotions, or your personal space. Boundaries are not walls that isolate you. They are clear guidelines that protect your well-being, allowing you to preserve your sense of self in a world that constantly demands more from you. Setting boundaries requires you to be in tune with your needs and your limits. It means knowing when to say yes and when to say no and being unapologetic about the choices you make. Too often, women are conditioned to put others' needs before their own, to sacrifice their own well-being in favor of making others happy or comfortable. This pattern of overgiving, of neglecting your own needs to satisfy others, leads to burnout and resentment. By setting boundaries, you take back control of your time, your energy, and your life. Boundaries also help. You create space for growth and authenticity. When you honor your own needs, you create an environment in which you can thrive. You no longer feel obligated to say yes to things that drain you or make you uncomfortable. Instead, you choose to engage in situations that align with your values, your goals, and your personal truth. Setting boundaries allows you to cultivate healthy relationships because it teaches others how to treat you with respect and consideration. However, setting boundaries is not always easy. It can feel uncomfortable at first, especially if you are used to pleasing others or seeking approval. But with practice, it becomes an act of self-respect and self-love. The more you honor your own boundaries, the more you reinforce your sense of personal power and worth. Boundaries are the framework within which you create a life that is true to who you are, free from the constant pressures of external expectations. Creation is the act of bringing something into existence from nothing. It's a deeply personal process, one that is rooted in the desire to express your unique vision and energy. Every moment of creation is an opportunity to connect with your inner self, to bring your ideas, dreams, and desires into the physical world. Whether you're creating art, a business, a relationship, or even a life plan, creation is an act of bringing your internal world into alignment with your external reality. It is the manifestation of your thoughts, emotions, and intentions into something tangible that can be shared with others. When you embrace your ability to create, you tap into a boundless source of power. You begin to realize that you are not a passive participant in life, but an active creator. Every decision, every action, and every thought is an opportunity to create the reality you desire. Creation is not just about making things, it is about making meaning. It's about aligning your inner truth with the world around you and using your unique talents and abilities to shape the life you want. The act of creation requires courage because it involves stepping into the unknown. When you create, you are often faced with uncertainty, risk, and vulnerability. The outcome is not always guaranteed, and there are no assurances that others will understand or appreciate your work. However, it is in this space of uncertainty that the magic happens. When you allow yourself to create freely and without fear of judgment, you open yourself up to limitless possibilities. The more you create, the more you understand that the process itself is just as important as the result. Creation is not about perfection, it's about expression. It is the act of revealing something from the depths of your soul and sharing it with the world, even if it is imperfect, raw, and unfinished. The beauty of creation lies in its authenticity, its power to reflect who you truly are. Confidence is not something that is granted to you from the outside, nor is it a quality that is inherent in a few select individuals. Confidence is a state of mind, an internal knowing that you are worthy and capable. Regardless of circumstances or external opinions, it's the ability to trust yourself, your decisions, and your ability to navigate life's challenges. Confidence is built through experience, self-reflection, and self-compassion. It is the result of overcoming fears, doubts, and limitations and learning to stand in your own power. When you develop confidence, you stop seeking validation from others because you already know your value. You no longer need to rely on external feedback to feel good about yourself. Instead, you recognize that your worth comes from within and that your thoughts, your actions, and your energy are all expressions of your inner truth. Confidence is the realization that you are enough just as you are, without needing to prove anything to anyone. It's the ability to walk into any room, take on any challenge, or speak your mind without fear of judgment. Building confidence requires you to shift the way you think about yourself. It involves silencing the inner critic, the voice that tells you you're not good enough or that you'll fail. Confidence is the practice of choosing to believe in yourself even when doubts arise. It's the courage to try, to fail, and to try again. The more you step into your confidence, the more you learn that failure is not something to fear, but a stepping stone on the path to growth and success. Confidence also means accepting your imperfections. It's understanding that being confident doesn't mean being flawless or invulnerable. It means embracing both your strengths and weaknesses. It's the recognition that despite your flaws, you are still worthy of love, success, and happiness. Confidence isn't about perfection. It's about authenticity and trusting yourself fully in all of your complexities and contradictions. Transformation is the process of becoming something new, something more aligned with who you truly are. It's a journey that involves change at the deepest level of your being, where you shed old patterns, beliefs, and behaviors that no longer serve you. Transformation is not just about external circumstances changing, it's about a deep inner shift where you step into a version of yourself that is more authentic, more powerful, and more in tune with your purpose. It's a radical process of reinvention, where you evolve from who you were to who you are meant to be. The path of transformation is not always easy. It requires you to confront your fears, to break free from the limitations that have held you back, and to embrace the discomfort that comes with change. But it is through this discomfort that growth happens. As you transform, you challenge the stories you have told yourself about who you are and what is possible. You release old fears and replace them with new, empowering beliefs that align with your true potential. This transformation is not just a one-time event, it is an ongoing process, a continual unfolding of the highest version of yourself. Transformation is about letting go of the old so that something new can emerge. It's about breaking free from the expectations, limitations, and fears that have been placed upon you and choosing to create a life that is true to your essence. It requires the courage to step into the unknown, to trust in your ability to navigate change, and to believe that you are worthy of the life you desire. As you transform, you begin to understand that the only thing holding you back from your fullest potential is the fear of change itself. This journey of transformation is not linear. There will be setbacks, doubts, and challenges along the way. But each step, no matter how small, is an opportunity to grow and move closer to the person you were always meant to be. Transformation is about embracing the possibility of becoming. Magnetism is the ability to draw others toward you effortlessly, not through manipulation or force, but through the power of your authentic energy. It is the invisible force that makes people feel naturally attracted to you, your presence, your energy, your confidence. When you are magnetic, you are not seeking attention or approval from others. Instead, you are fully aligned with your own truth, and that energy radiates outward. It's the result of being unapologetically yourself, of standing in your power and allowing the world to see who you truly are. Magnetism doesn't come from trying to be someone you're not or from putting on a facade. It is an inner quality that emanates from within when you are authentic, confident, and at peace with who you are. When you embrace your uniqueness, you stop dimming your light to fit into others' expectations. You stand tall in your truth, and people are drawn to you because they sense that energy. They are drawn to your authenticity, to the way you carry yourself, and to the way you confidently move through the world. Magnetism is also about presence. It's about being fully engaged in the moment without distractions or reservations. When you are present, you give people the gift of your undivided attention, and this creates a powerful connection. It's not about being flashy or over the top. It's about being real and grounded in who you are. People are attracted to individuals who make them feel seen, heard, and valued, and this kind of magnetic energy comes from the way you treat others, the way you listen, and the way you show up authentically. Magnetism also comes from self-love. When you love and accept yourself fully, you radiate an energy that is irresistible. You no longer need to seek validation because you have already validated yourself. This self-assurance is magnetic, and it draws people toward you in ways that feel natural and effortless. The more you embrace your true self, the stronger your magnetic presence becomes, and the more aligned you become with the life, opportunities, and people who resonate with your energy. Self-worth is the foundation of everything you experience in life. It is the belief that you are deserving of love, respect, success, and happiness simply because you exist. Your sense of self-worth dictates how you show up in the world and how you allow others to treat you. When you have a strong sense of self-worth, you are not dependent on external validation to know your value. Instead, you trust in your inherent worth, knowing that you do not need to prove yourself to anyone. This internal sense of worthiness empowers you to make choices that honor your true desires and needs, rather than making decisions based on fear or the desire to please others. When you cultivate self-worth, you stop seeking approval or external praise because you no longer feel the need to justify your existence. You understand that you are enough just as you are without needing to change or fit into someone else's idea of who you should be. This deep sense of worthiness gives you the courage to set boundaries, to say no when necessary, and to stand firm in your values. It allows you to pursue your dreams without hesitation because you know that you are worthy of success and fulfillment. Self-worth also means forgiving yourself. It means releasing the guilt and shame that you may carry from past mistakes or perceived failures. Instead of criticizing yourself, you approach your growth with compassion, recognizing that you are a work in progress. When you recognize your value, you treat yourself with kindness and respect, and this mindset radiates outward, influencing the way others treat you. When you believe in your own worth, you attract people and situations that affirm that belief. Self-worth is not something that can be earned through accomplishments or validation from others. It is intrinsic. It is an understanding that your value is not determined by external factors, but by the simple truth that you are worthy of everything you desire just because you exist. Purpose is the driving force that gives your life direction and meaning. It is the deep sense of knowing that you are here for a reason, and that your existence has significance beyond the mundane. Purpose transcends goals and external achievements. It is an internal compass that guides you toward what truly matters to you. When you live with purpose, every decision, every action, and every moment is aligned with your greater vision for your life. It's the feeling of being connected to something larger than yourself, of understanding that your unique contributions are valuable and needed in the world. Living with purpose means you are no longer wandering aimlessly, reacting to life's circumstances. Instead, you actively choose the path that resonates with your deepest desires, passions, and values. Your purpose is the lens through which you see the world, and it shapes how you engage with it. It gives you the strength to keep going when the road is difficult and the clarity to know where you're headed. Purpose is the fuel that powers you through obstacles, knowing that every challenge is a stepping stone toward fulfilling your greater mission. When you embrace your purpose, you step into a state of flow. Life no longer feels like a struggle because you are in alignment with your true self. You trust that every experience, every person, and every opportunity that comes your way is part of the journey toward fulfilling your purpose. Purpose also provides you with resilience as it helps you stay focused on the bigger picture when things seem uncertain or challenging. You understand that setbacks are just temporary and that they are part of the process of growth and evolution. Living with purpose also means living authentically. It means making choices that reflect your truth, even if those choices are difficult or unconventional. It requires you to listen to your inner voice, trust your intuition, and have the courage to pursue what truly sets your soul on fire. Empowerment is the process of taking control of your life, reclaiming your inner strength, and realizing that you hold the power to shape your own destiny. It is the belief that you are capable, resourceful, and resilient, and that your thoughts, actions, and decisions directly impact your reality. When you are empowered, you no longer see yourself as a victim of circumstances. Instead, you recognize that you are the creator of your life, and that you have the ability to choose how you respond to the challenges and opportunities that come your way. Empowerment is not about seeking permission from others or waiting for external validation. It's about trusting your own voice, your instincts, and your ability to make choices that align with your authentic self. To be empowered means to take responsibility for your own happiness, success, and well-being. It is about recognizing that you are not dependent on anyone else to give you the power to live the life you desire. Empowerment is about having the courage to stand up for yourself, to speak your truth, and to set boundaries that honor your needs and values. It is the recognition that you are worthy of all that you desire, and that no one else has the right to diminish or define your worth. Empowerment also involves embracing your strengths and weaknesses with equal respect. It's about accepting that you are a work in progress, and that growth is part of the journey. When you are empowered, you stop apologizing for who you are and stop limiting yourself based on fear or past experiences. Instead, you embrace challenges as opportunities for growth and transformation. Empowerment is about being fully present in your own life, making choices that reflect your deepest desires, and taking action in alignment with your purpose. It is the act of stepping into your own power, unapologetically, and knowing that you are capable of creating a life that is true to who you are.